This is essentially the URGI at home. Hey guys, Akimbo Chris with Crusader Armory TV. And today guys, we're out here with another PSA rifle. But this one is a little bit nicer. Today guys, we're out here on the range with the PSA Sabre 14.5. I'm super excited about this thing. As you guys know, I am a really big fan of Palmetto State Armory. They make a lot of affordable AR-15s and other platforms. So I'm super excited to try this thing out because this is essentially PSA's offering for a serious use budget rifle. And I do say budget because this thing is coming in under $1,000 and it is slam packed full of features and upgrades comparatively to your normal mil-spec AR. So today guys, we're gonna be shooting this thing. We have not shot this gun yet, so this is going to be our first impressions on the PSA Sabre 14.5. There's been a lot of hype around these rifles because a lot of people love PSA, and when PSA comes out with a upgraded version of the rifle that so many people already like, there's obviously going to be a lot of people who are curious about them. So I'm definitely one of those people. So we're going to be shooting this thing. We haven't shot it yet. We're going to be giving you guys our honest first impressions on this rifle. We will be following up with a 1,000-round review once we actually get to that point with this rifle. But with that being said guys, we're gonna test accuracy. We're gonna be running some drills with it, and really just so we're all having some fun with it and see how we like it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right guys, so let's do a quick overview of the PSA Sabre 14.5 that we have here. How does this differ from your basic mil-spec rifle that PSA offers? First thing is gonna be your internals. This thing does have upgraded internals. You're gonna get a micro-best bolt carrier group. Micro-best makes some really good bolt carrier groups. I would say it's pretty much the industry standard for a quality bolt carrier group. So you should get a little bit more life out of your BCG here. You're also going to get a Radian Raptor charging handle. Also a must for me, you want some type of ambidextrous charging handle for sure. Never know what kind of position you're gonna be in when you need to charge the weapon. And you're also going to get a 2-stage trigger. So they do have their aftermarket trigger in this thing, and what I will say is it seems pretty light. I would say it feels like it's somewhere around 3.5, 4 pounds, and it's got a nice clean break and a super short reset. It's not a flat face trigger. It does kind of look like your mil-spec trigger, but it feels really, really good. As far as your controls, you are gonna get ambi controls. So you do have your safety selector on both sides there. So for all you lefties out there, you wrong-handed shooters, you know, this will fit you right out the box. As far as furniture on this firearm, you are going to get B5 systems or whatever you select. There's a variety of different selections you can buy when it comes to the Sabre lineup that has different parts on it, so it's really all preference on what you order on the website. But I did get the one with the B5 systems furniture. I really do like the B5 furniture. I've really grown to love the dye-free code grips, but before I started using the dye-free code grips, B5 was my go-to. It does come with one magazine, so you do get the PSA AR-15 mag, which I think looks really cool. They're pretty plastic, but they do got that nice texturing on them. We'll see how reliable they are and how well they run. I mean, PMags work perfectly fine with no issues, so I'm sure this one will probably be okay, but I have had some issues with the Min 2 mags before, and those just feel super cheap. The mag doesn't feel like it's up to snuff with a Magpul mag, but I'm sure if you're buying this gun, you probably have plenty of AR mags laying around anyway, so not a big deal breaker. Obviously, you do get a much nicer rail on this thing. This kind of looks like a Geisley rail almost, and I really, really like it. The reason I went with this particular firearm is because of, one, the size of 14.5. I really wanted a 14.5, and also this rail. this rail is nice, and that thing is locked up. You don't have any rail flex or anything like that, and I really like it. It feels like a really solid rail. So that thing is super nice, and the coating on it and the finish is super nice as well. As far as the barrel here, one of the biggest complaints about some of the mil-spec PSA rifles is just barrel longevity, the quality of the barrel, things like that. So with this gun, you are getting an upgraded barrel. There's a few different options you can choose from depending on which gun that you want to go with. This one has a 223 Wild barrel on it, which is going to be really good if you ever shoot 223, because as you guys know, if you have an AR-15, when it's chambered in 5.56 and you try to load some of those like hunting 223 rounds or some of the more precision 223 rounds, sometimes they will not chamber in an AR-15. So with 223 Wild chambering, you can pretty much chamber anything you want. And that's great. So this does have an upgraded barrel. It's an upgraded 223 Wild barrel, but you can also get this configuration with an FN cold hammer forged barrel. So it just all really depends on preference out there for you guys. As far as what's on the end of that barrel, this 14.5 is pin and welded, so it makes it a complete 16 inches. So no ATF. This is not an SBR. You do not need a tax stamp for this because it is a total of 16 inches on the barrel. But on this particular model, you are getting a ASR 3-prong flash hider. So you can use all your ASR QD mounts for your suppressors. As you guys can see, I do have one on there, and we do have the CMMG 036K on top of that, and that fits on there no problems. But you can pick it with a variety of different muzzle devices, so again, it's really just all preference. I like Silencer Co. because the Silencer Co. mounts aren't as expensive as some of the other ones. I think I got this mount for about 150 bucks. A lot of them are going 180, 190, 200 plus, especially the Surefire ones, so it just made sense for me. So I bought a mount for it, and we do have the CMMG 036K on this build. So overall, guys, that's kind of what you get with the rifle. You get a lot of upgrades. You basically get all the bells and whistles. Everything that I would tell you guys to upgrade on an AR-15, this pretty much comes with all of those things. Trigger, bolt carrier group, barrel, muzzle device. I mean, you pretty much get all of it. The only thing that I would say is buffer. So with the buffer here, it does kind of sound like they just have a normal mil-spec buffer in there. It feels like a normal mil-spec buffer, and I think it's just a normal mil-spec buffer. So me personally, I like to always put those captured buffers in there because it just makes the action so much smoother, but that's really just me nitpicking. One last thing I would like to add about this firearm, which I think is 100% necessary if you are going to run it suppressed, is it does come with an adjustable gas block. So you can adjust this gas block if you're going to run it suppressed, which I think is a must if you're going to run a suppressor on a DI gun, because it can really enhance the overall experience. So with that being said, again, this thing literally comes with all the bells and whistles, and I'm super excited to shoot it. It feels really good. It's not super heavy. You got that 14.5, so when you throw a K-can on there, you're still under 20 inches, which is, you know, a much bigger difference than what you would think. When you do a 16 inch and then put a K-can on there, you're sitting at like 21, 22 inches. That little bit of length does make a big difference in weight and overall feel of the gun when you present it. What we are running on this thing is we do have the Vector Optics Paragon setup. This is a really cool optic setup that Vector Optics sent out to the channel. You do have your T2 style red dot, and it comes with this mount where you can out of the box mount your magnifier and your red dot, and you got multiple positions to move that magnifier to, and it does act as a riser as well. Obviously it's pretty tall, and I like risers because I love to piss the FUDs off out there. They hate them, I like them. I think they work, especially for CQB, so if you don't like them, I don't know what to tell you. So if you're interested in anything on this rifle, on this build, please make sure to check the pinned comment below to get any more information on any of these products. So without further ado, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get into the shooting and see how the PSA Sabre 14.5 feels and see how it holds up today. Have not shot this gun yet, but I have high expectations because it is almost $1,000 PSA, right under $1,000. So let's see how it holds up. All right, guys, first things first, we got to zero the rifle. Like I said, I haven't shot this thing yet, so we need to zero it. So I'm gonna try to zero it within 5 rounds or so. Got 5 rounds loaded up. we're gonna go ahead and zero it so that way we can commence the testing on the rifle. So these are gonna be the first shots. All right, guys, let's see the group that we can put down on paper here. I really like this magnifier, guys. This thing is clear and the eye relief is really, really good. So, all right, we're zeroing her about 30 yards or so. Let's see where she's at. Oh, we're way right.
So, I mean, all you gotta do is come left.
Boom. That's crazy. Like I was aiming here and here.
Well,
that's pretty crazy.
All you gotta do is, I said, come left.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's adjust her. So I just brought her left a few clicks. Let's see where she hits on paper relative to the first shot.
Let's see where it impacted.
I just gotta go, all right, I went left a little bit too much.
So
it came left and I overshot it just a little bit. So I'm gonna dial it back about, I'm gonna say 4 clicks. This is probably one of the best magnifiers I've used.
It is really nice.
I ran a EOTech G33 for a long time. If you're wondering, guys, you like the shirt, we're almost at 10,000. So what that means for you guys is we're gonna drop our clothing brand at 10K. We're gonna be doing a giveaway on our Instagram page, so make sure you go follow Instagram to stay tuned for that, because you could win a modern day Crusader t-shirt. Okay, so we hit right here. So maybe, I'm gonna say 3 clicks and we're on.
Yeah.
3 clicks and we're on. Oh, you can see her kicked up back there. Oh, I'm a little bit high. I shot just a little bit high on that one. That was probably me though. Yeah, because we hit right here. So I'm gonna dial it back. You're right, 3. I'm gonna dial it back 1. So far, I mean, it's hard to tell with it bench, but it feels good. The trigger's real nice. Even for like zeroing it, it's not super heavy, so it's really easy for me to pretty much put that shot where I want it, not move the gun too much. Super easy trigger pull, really crisp break, and really nice reset. Oh, I punched to the center of the target. There we go, guys. Bam, she zeroed, almost dead in the center there at about 30 yards. Took us about 5 shots to zero it, and yeah, not hard at all. It seems like a pretty accurate gun. I mean, I know I'm only at 30 yards, but damn near hit the center of that target with that thing. So that magnifier definitely helps though. So, all right guys, so let's run some drills with it. Let's run it through our paces. All right guys, so now I'm just gonna get a feel for the rifle. So I'm just gonna do a string of 3-shot drills. So cameraman's gonna give me the timer, goes off. I'm gonna take 3 shots, center mass at the target 3 times, and just get an overall feel for how the recoil impulse feels, and see if we need to do any tuning to that adjustable gas block. Running a suppressed DI gun, depending on the setup, can feel unpleasant. So especially when you're getting a lot of gas to the face. So
stand by. .3.
Okay, just slow. Didn't feel too bad. Maybe we'll turn it down just a little bit. I can feel it. I can feel the buffer kind of in my shoulder a little bit, but let's see. All right, let's go again.
Stand by.
Low.
2.1.
All right.
Stand by. .8.
Got one more.
In the face.
Yep, straight in the head. I aimed in 3 different positions for each string. First one was here, second one was down here, and then third one was right here, just so we could see the different. So it looks like 1, 2, 3. There's 2 there. 1, 2. I put them almost on top of each other. I'm guessing that's going to be the third one, or that's going to be the third one. And then 1 belongs to this group. But overall, not bad for a brand new rifle. Just trying it out. I'm sure as the day goes on, we get some more training with it, we'll get a little bit better. What I will say is it's heavy. It's heavy for sure. This rail is pretty solid, and I think that contributes a lot to it. So not saying that it's unmanageable. Most 14.5, 16-inch rifles, when you throw a suppressor on them, an optic, light, laser, they're going to get a little bit heavy. So not a problem whatsoever.
One thing I will say is so far, the mag's holding up pretty well. Yeah,
we haven't had any malfunctions out of the mag, but we're only a few rounds into it, so we'll see how that holds up. I mean, I can tell here, you can see the seams on the magazine. They don't look great. just to be completely transparent with you guys. But again, this is me nitpicking. You probably got PMags at home, Stanag mags, whatever you want to use. I know I've got at least 15 AR mags at home. So with that being said, I don't think it's a big deal. And I do like the texture on the magazine. It's pretty nice. I do just want to do a quick few draw to fire drills. I do these all the time on the channel. You guys know what I'm talking about. Timer's gonna go off. I'm gonna pull up and shoot that 8-inch steel gong down there, which would pretty much represent a head box.
1.4. Stand by. 1.1.
Okay, quick.
Stand by. 0.9.
Quick. That's only the third go too. For all those guys out there, you're using a riser, you can't hit nothing with that. 0.9 seconds, head box target from a draw.
1.1.
Okay. Oh, we got another round. I still hit it. Sideways.
1.1.
Oh, sideways. I don't want to hear anything about accuracy, guys. Anything, all right? Riser, no riser, it's all skill, okay? Because you guys saw that thing was flipped sideways and 90, I still smoked it.
90 degrees damn near.
Yeah, and that thing is thin, so I don't want to hear it, guys. I just split a pancake in half. All right, guys, accuracy test on the PSA Sabre 14.5. Starting out with a 5-shot group at 35, then we'll go back to 50. Ooh, the only thing I hate about this bog is that it moves.
You're out. Injection powder's good.
Look, the haze down there smoking. We're gonna start a fucking fire.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Yeah, that's not bad though. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just a little bit high left, but we are shooting at an angle. So it'll change our trajectory just a little bit, but that's not bad at all. That's probably what? A minute?
I'd say maybe slightly under a minute or at a minute.
Yeah, it's about a minute at 30 yards. So let's see what she does at 50. What I will say, guys, as far as aesthetics on this rifle, this is a really, really good looking rifle. I really do like the engraving here. I think that adds a lot, that Sabre engraving, Palmetto State Armory. And then again, just the rail. Like this is basically your URGI at home, you know, made by PSA for much, much less money. And so far it shoots really, really good. Again, it feels good. I'm not really used to the rifle, used to the setup or any of it really. The optic, I haven't used any of it. So I might be a little bit rusty with it, but I mean, it shot pretty good at 35. So let's see how she holds up at 50. All right, that definitely moved a lot less. Thanks for the tip, whoever left that in the comments. The top of that bog death grip, whenever you tighten it down, you can't tighten it to where it won't move side to side. So when you lean on it or you shoot, it does move.
It rotates.
Yeah, it moves a little bit too easily. I wish there was a way you could lock it down more so it wouldn't be that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 right there, I think.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think that is? Maybe a minute?
Minute and a half.
Minute and a half at 50. Not bad. I mean, it's a 2 or 3 MOA dot. Have to check. But so at 100 yards,
still good.
It'd be about double that, which is pretty much maxing out the potential on a 2 to 3 MOA red dot. A lot of people forget about that. Like, I'll have people comment in the comments about me shooting at 100 yards with the red dot and shooting a minute, 2-minute group. And it's like, dude, the optic is a 2 MOA optic. It's a 3 MOA optic. It's not going to, like, realistic accuracy with that optic is 2 to 3 MOA at 100 yards.
Yep.
Like, so that in itself, yes, we're a little bit high. Again, we didn't zero it at that distance. We break it down a little bit, we'd be right on target. But a minute and a half at 50 is going to turn into about 2 to 3 minutes at 100. So with that being said, that's kind of what you could expect out of a red dot, but that's more than acceptable accuracy for an AR-15. But all right, we're gonna take her all the way back to the barn at 75 and see how it groups. All right, guys, we're at about 70, 75 yards or so. Need a rangefinder, but I can tell you it's definitely around that distance. So, got the target down there. I'm gonna actually use the silhouette target on this one since we shot the other one. And let's see how we do. Oh, tripod moved.
You're out. The other good thing is, since it's a 223 wild barrel, I mean, you can get 223 Remington, like Sierra Match King bullets.
Yep, exactly.
And then you can take it from a 2 MOA to maybe an inch.
Yeah, you can definitely play with your ammunition a lot more. Wow, that's a pretty good group.
That's actually really good. That's probably a minute and a half still.
Yeah, probably still about a minute and a half or so. We had this flyer here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we had the 2 here, but that tripod did shift on me when I was shooting. When I shot, I'm sure you saw it.
Yeah, I did.
It, shifted down a little bit, so that's probably what affected that. I mean, that's pretty damn good. I like that. I mean, that's about as far as we can shoot out here, and you can show those guys how far that is. They are. That being said, is it a crazy distance for a 5.56? Of course not. But within like realistic capability, just testing the way that we can test it. I mean, you add 25 more yards, we're pretty much maxing out the capability of that red dot, given that it's like I think it's a 2 MOA dot. So with that being said, your expectations are to shoot about 2 MOA at 100 yards, and we're shooting about a minute and a half at 75. So rifle doesn't seem to be inherently inaccurate, and when we get the chance to take it out a little bit farther, I'm sure that it's going to do pretty well. I really like that 223 wild barrel.
Yeah, I do too. I think it was a very big game changer for the AR community.
Yeah, for sure, because what I've been shooting the accuracy testing with was the 223 ammo. So just to make sure it's consistent, we loaded the 223 ammo and we shot with that. Now, it's not match ammo or anything like that. It's literally 223 that's like $10 a box.
55 grand.
If you really want to get up there and get your Sierra Match King, your match grade ammo, I'm sure that you can shoot a lot better than this with that rifle. It's definitely capable from a accuracy standpoint. I'm pretty impressed with it. I'm
pretty impressed too. I mean, as you said, like if you get the match grade ammo, you're going to have a very capable rifle.
Yeah. I like it. I like it for sure. Now, it is a 1 in 8 twist barrel, so it's not a 1 in 7, so you're not going to be able to stabilize the really heavy stuff as much. But again, they have plenty of options. It just really depends on what you're shooting and what your purpose is with the rifle. All right, we're going to do a movement drill, guys. I'm going to do 2 on each target here. Run back there, hit the steel, run back to the 50 and hit the steel. Missed one. It's way too much.
$20 seconds.
Not bad. You're trying to move quick with a firearm, battle belt, all of that. You're gonna be out of breath. You're gonna be swaying a little bit more, especially when you're trying to take a precise shot on something like this 8-inch gun.
And as a big dude, I can agree.
Yeah. He actually runs a little bit faster than me, though.
Surprisingly.
Cameraman has to keep up. Put him through the fire.
I got more momentum, so if I fall, I'm falling off faster than you are.
Fucking, what's Newton's law?
Action in motion stays in motion, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I shot just low on that one.
21.9.
That's way too much. 21.9. Not bad. I feel like it's a little bit slow, but let's see what the shots look like on target. Hit one in the lung there.
Yep.
Let's see what this one looks like. Say that right there.
Yeah, that one.
That one right there. Just left of the target again. This one hit lung. kill shot,
and
this one just below center. So not bad, just trying to move fast. And then obviously I missed one on the steel here. I bogged it low, went to go shoot, went to go pull the trigger, and I bogged it right before I pulled the trigger. Just not used to this gun, and it is a 2-stage trigger. So I'm usually used to those flat face 2-stage triggers where it's like right there on the wall. So it's taking a little bit of adjustment to get used to. I expect the gun to go off, and then it doesn't. But overall, it is a really nice trigger. I do think that is a night and day upgrade over something like your mil-spec trigger, and more than usable enough. And even like from a performance standpoint, I mean, I dropped one of these in my gun. It feels really good. I mean, if you guys want to see the trigger pull here on the Sabre, you go to the wall's right there, and then you creep, boom, brakes, and then reset right there. So super light once you get past the wall and the creep. But,
and you can buy that trigger off their website by itself.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much it is, but
$59 or $69.99.
Oh, that's really good. Under $100, and it's definitely an upgrade over a mil-spec trigger. That gong is
moving.
Yeah.
Oh, it's swinging.
Yeah, we lost the string.
21 seconds.
Okay. Let me try to do a just to get a feel for the ergonomics of the gun. Let's just try to do reload drill.
All right. $8.1.
Oh, moving.
7.6.
I really like this red dot setup, guys, by Vector Optics. I mean, this thing is super dope. You get a really large window on this thing. This is much larger than something like your SIG Romeo 5. This is a 29mm tube, so a lot bigger. And then again, I just like the included mount, because instead of buying a separate mount for your magnifier, you can buy this combo, and you've already got basically a riser height mount for your magnifier, so you can adjust it. And I do like that it has the 3 positions as well. And the most impressive thing about this setup is that magnifier. I mean, that magnifier is nice, and it has really great eye relief comparatively to some of the stuff we've used, even the EOTech G33.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, so Vector Optics,
ahead of the game.
Yeah, they're doing really well for the price. Budget optics that really punch well above their weight class.
One thing I will say is I like how the gun feels overall, and I agree. Like when you say it is a bit front heavy with all this other stuff on it, yeah, it is.
It's a bit front heavy, and that's what's causing me to bog some of my shots. And honestly, do I really need a laser on there?
No.
Do I really even need a flashlight on there? This isn't my home defense gun. No. But it looks cool as hell. So yeah, I don't really care, guys. It's for the views, it's for the clicks, whatever you want to say. You know, I don't care. I set up guns to be aesthetically pleasing. That way you guys will enjoy watching the video. So, you know, I know when I slap a lamb and a flashlight on there, a lot of you tactical guys, it pleases your wet dreams. Yep. So, I mean, what's your overall first impressions of like the build of the rifle?
Good, because like with certain rifles, I'm not going to say any companies, but we both know. Like the rail, you could tell if it's good or bad. This one, it doesn't have any wobble or anything. Like I'm moving the whole rifle.
Yeah, it's got nice lockup, and kind of show the camera just like the upper and lower how much flex it has. I mean, there's a little bit there.
Barely any.
Yeah, not a lot.
Like you feel a little back here near the buffer, like in this area, but not much. Yeah, you feel a lot of that buffer. 100% you do.
It's like you feel the movement in the tube.
You do.
It's like you can almost feel the spring. So I don't know. I think I'm nitpicking with that. But again, this rifle is going to come in much more than your mil-spec rifles. It's just something I want to call out. With that being said, any other rifle in this price point is probably going to feel the same. I would just recommend, honestly, with any DI AR, upgrading that buffer to like a sound mitigation, like a captured buffer system, because it's just such a smoother experience. And I think in this price point, they could have added that, and a lot of people would definitely appreciate it for sure. All right, guys, so overall first impressions of the PSA Sabre 14.5, I'm super impressed. I mean, under $1,000 you're getting a very serious use AR-15. Microbest is a really good bolt carrier group. I would say, again, those are industry standard. That's what most people recommend if you're looking for an upgrade. Generally, they work really well. I'm pretty sure PSA bought out Microbest, which was a really good move for them because, you know, they can build rifles with them pretty easily, and they're really great bolt carrier groups. Generally, your problems with your cheaper mil-spec rifles are going to be your bolt carrier group fails first, and they took care of that problem. So you don't have to worry about, you know, your bolt carrier face cracking or the gas strings going out prematurely or anything like that. You get a better barrel, which was a large complaint about some of PSA's cheaper rifles, just overall barrel longevity, losing accuracy after a few thousand rounds. But we'll have to see how this one holds up. But overall first impressions, it shot really well. I mean, at 75, we shot about, what, a minute group or so?
Minute and a half.
With that being said, guys, I'm impressed. I really like it. The only grievance I probably have with it, and the only thing I'll probably upgrade on this rifle, is going to be the buffer. And that's probably the only thing I'll touch. I may switch it out for some die-free co-furniture just because I really like that straight grip, but there's nothing wrong with the B5. So with that being said, I mean, we'll see how she holds up for the 1,000 round review. But if she does hold up, nothing loosens up, we don't have any malfunctions or any problems, it's going to be really hard to beat this rifle for the money. Now, I know there's going to be people out there who say something like, well, you know, you could build a BCM if you source the parts for, you know, a couple $100 more. And sure, that may be true, but with that being said, you're going to have to wait for sales, you're going to have to capture them at the right time, and really do some, you know, deal searching to build a rifle like that. If you buy a complete BCM rifle built from BCM, I mean, you're looking at, what, $1,600 at minimum?
Just for a stripped upper is $800-900.
Yeah, and you can get them on sale sometimes for like $600 or $700, but most of those rifles complete, you're paying $16, $17, depending on what variation you go for. So with that being said, this is a complete rifle for under $1,000, has a warranty on it, so it comes with all the upgrades. So if you do have any issues or anything with any of the parts, you just send it back in and you don't have to worry about it. As opposed to building your own rifle, sourcing your own upper, sourcing your own lower. Now you're dealing with multiple manufacturers, and if you're having issues with a certain part, then you'll have to go through that process with, you know, whatever company. This is one solid platform from PSA, so if you have any issues with any part on the rifle whatsoever, you just simply call PSA, and their customer service is absolutely great. So I think that's really big. I think this is a really good addition to PSA's AR-15 lineup, and so far I have no complaints, and I really like this rifle. I think this is a great addition to the collection for sure. And I'm paying for this rifle, guys, so it looks nice, it's aesthetically pleasing, and it really shoots pretty smooth. I'm probably just gonna upgrade that buffer and call it a day. I'm not going to touch really anything else on this rifle. Again, if you guys are interested in this build, anything on this build, please check the pinned comments below. We'll have a link to our brand page where we will have this build and any information that you guys may want. So with all that being said, I appreciate you guys for stopping by the channel and watching our first impressions on this rifle, and we will be following up with a 1,000 round review to really set expectation with you guys to see, you know, how the rifle holds up. So that's it for this week, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know down below what you think of the new PSA Sabre lineup. Is it worth it? Should you just save up and get a BCM or an IWI or something like that? Or is this good enough, or as they like to say, just as good? Let us know down in the comments below. And that is it for this week, guys. And we will see you guys next time. And I'm out. Peace.